Alright guys, so I'm going to make a quick video on using Nissan Fast. Nissan Fast is their electronic parts catalog, and I'm going to use this to help me look up a software calibration for PCM and the TCM. Now I got this off eBay for about 30 bucks. You get a copy of Infinity, the other is Nissan. It's pretty easy to install. I'm running it on Windows 10.
Okay, so we have the Nissan Fast already installed, so we're just going to open up the app, Destination, US, and we're going to open up Fast. Now for demonstration, we're going to use a 2007 Xterra rear-wheel drive, and we're going to use Nissan Fast to help assist us to locating the calibration number. Okay, so we're going to put in our VIN, hit enter, and right away we can see our model series, N50, production model, month and year, 11/2006. That's pretty good. Interior color, engine size, grade is going to be an S. 5-speed, automatic transmission, four-wheel drive, and the emissions. The type of emissions is actually really helpful on this. Now, first thing we're going to do is go to our section index. Under section index, we're going to just go to 226. It's going to be our engine control module. Double click. And we're going to go down to 317, I believe, because this is a rear-wheel drive transmission. So that TCM should be inside of our valve body. So 317 is going to be control valve. Double click on that. Hit OK. OK. So this is going to be the schematic you're going to be familiar with if you've used Nissan Parts USA. We can go over that real fast. You can see that picture there. Come back over, and that's going to be the same valve body picture here. Okay, so coming back over here, go back to our PCM diagram. So here's our PCM. We're going to click once, click twice, and as you can see, we have a quantity 1 here, and we also see that this portion of the home page populate with 2261, same number that's there. Going on to the next illustration, we have the valve body. We're going to click once, click twice, and that should do it. Now we can come over here, we see it says engine control module and blank valve assembly. Now what we're going to do is click tool, part number search. Now we have our part numbers, and we don't have to go selecting or taking guesses or doing all that other stuff that you do sometimes in these other websites that you use to locate parts. So that's pretty good. Now, as far as the engine control module, this is a 2007 Xterra. This is not the part number you're going to use to program a blank PCM, but for a reprogram, I believe this will work, 23710. We're going to come back over here to Nissan, publications. So we are already on our T blank 23710 ZP51A. So this can be used for reprogramming, and as you can see, they give us an option here, which is one option, which is great. Doesn't get easier than that. And use only with NTB08. This is going to be related to a technical service bulletin. NTB08. Okay. So going back to Nissan Fast now. Alright, so the blank transmission. Now this part number here is 62X5 Apple that they gave us. This is going to be the same part number that they give us in Nissan USA and Nissan Parts deal. Here's Nissan USA. Where is it? Where is it? It's somewhere right here. 62X5A. And the same thing with Parts deal. Now, this is not the number you're going to use when you want to program a blank TCM. If you want to program this blank TCM, you're going to have to get the blank programming number. Now, we come over here to IATN, and I'm using this guy's I don't know, help request as a demonstration here. But if you go in there with a Consult 3 Plus or any other scan tool capable, you can read the part number on a blank module. And that blank part number is going to be 310207595. We're going to go back over to Nissan Publications and we're going to put that number in. Here's that number here, blank programming, and it gives us a lot of options here. And no matter how good you get at these, you're always going to have questions of why they do this, that, or the other thing, but we're just going to rule out some of the basics right now. We know we have a 2007 model year, so we can just highlight everything on top, and we already ruled out a good portion of it here. And we have R51, D40, we have, there was another one, N50. Those are going to be some of the model series. So we can have an N50, and we have our VQ40DE. That's always going to be our engine. Four-wheel drive and four-wheel drive part-time, and we have our federal emissions. Now I do want to point out that if you go back over to the websites containing Nissan parts, like Nissan Parts Deal, they give us some of this information: 5-speed, automatic trans, four-wheel drive, engine size, but they don't give us our emissions. At least I couldn't find emissions on here. But that right there is worth a lot, because I've had a couple instances where I go to look at the underhood label, programming, whatever, PCM, TCM, and I can't find the emissions label. So this is gold. This is definitely worth the money I paid for it. Now, what else can we do with this information we have right here? Well, let's go to this tab which says reference. We're going to click on reference. And it's going to say not responding. It's a little quirky. Alright, so we have cruise control, accessory, mudguards, power windows, locks, and power mirrors, 2007 model year. So I'm assuming that this vehicle has cruise control. This is another huge thing, because when you're programming PCMs on Nissan, you're going to need to know if it has speed control, cruise control, whatever you want to call it, at certain times. So this is huge. Come over here, next tab, abbreviations, pretty self-explanatory. We have an S grade, that's what that represents. This is our engine, 4.0 liter. If you want to look at our, I believe these are paint codes, if you wanted to know what color paint you had. FED is our federal emissions. Pretty cool. So one other thing I wanted to bring up is, if you were to buy a TCM from some of these Nissan dealerships, some of them will provide you with this calibration ID that we can see here. And I'm not 100% sure of how they look that calibration number up. I highly doubt that you've got a parts guy doing what we're doing right here, looking at Nissan Fast and just going with whatever thing they see, because I have a feeling that they're doing it in another way, and I could be wrong, because this is a TSB we're looking at right here on the screen, and it says, if needed, instructions for using Nissan Parts Catalog, Nissan Parts Information Systems to obtain the correct software program part number can be found in Assist. Now, a Nissan Assist is something that the dealer guys use. We don't have, the aftermarket guys don't have access to it. It is pretty helpful. And I've checked all over on this Nissan Fast catalog, and there's no easy way about this as far as them just giving you the calibration number. But we do have enough information here to help us choose what calibration number we need for the vehicle. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video.